Starting strength is for grandmothers and housewives. Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. I thought I would chat with you guys and gals a little bit about this today. And when I make that statement, that's going to upset a lot of people. All right, they're going to be like, how dare you say that? It's a serious strength program. No, it really isn't. And the thing that you have to remember is that even Mark Rippetoe, keeping in mind, I have probably over the course of my life listened to 20 hours of Rip lecturing, maybe 30. I have read Starting Strength. I own Starting Strength. I've read Practical Programming. Okay, so let's be clear that I'm actually intimately familiar with his work, with his opinions, and he tells you over and over and over and over and over and over, we coach novices. We coach novices. That's all we care about. Novice lifters, and that includes tons of grandmothers, housewives, 50-year-old women, 60-year-old women. This is a big chunk of his coaching demographic. So when I make this statement, people need to understand that. And when I say this, because I get people who come in all the time, they've kind of bought into the Kool-Aid of Starting Strength. I have friends who are Starting Strength coaches, by the way. So they'll buy into this and they're like, no, dude, you'll get jacked. You don't have to do arms. You don't have to do any of that. You're not going to look like you lift. Okay, I'm going to be straight up honest with you. You are not going to get jacked or look anything like a bodybuilder or probably that aesthetic running Starting Strength. You're just not, guys. It is a general strength program for the general population to get generally strong and generally fit. That is it. That is what it is intended for. Okay? Now, does that mean it's not really, really good at that? No, it's great. So again, before someone says, oh, I think you're going to upset Rippetoe. No, I honestly don't think that I will with this statement. He'll be the first to tell you, you're not going to look like a bodybuilder from this program. You're not. But he'll be happy to coach your grandma. A lot of you guys out there, he'll be happy to coach your mom, your aunt. And you know what? If you put those women on Starting Strength, they're going to get really good results. It's proven. It's a proven system for taking a person who has been sedentary and building a really respectable strength base. Because look at what the program is. Low bar squats. My God, if you want to pick one exercise to take your mom and to help get her fit and reverse potential osteoporosis and build her glute strength and leg strength and hip strength and core strength and all these things, okay? And to stave off the ravages of age and osteoporosis and all these things that are probably going to kill your mom. My mom's been gone for almost 20 years now. I think actually it has been 20 years. So I get that. A low bar squat. A low bar squat with progressive overload. That's the core of the program. You squat first on every single workout. It's a 3-day-a-week program, and you squat with heavy fives with progressive overload in good form as the very first exercise every time you go to the gym. Okay? That's a good base. What else you got? Deadlift, conventional deadlift. Again, you want to build erectors, grip, right? We need grip. Grip is useful day to day. Grip strength, erectors, glutes, hamstrings. Conventional deadlift, straight up, and there's a very, very low volume of it, just one set. You've got bench press, okay? Builds your pecs, builds your general pressing strength, can help with the lateral head of the triceps, not so much long head. Got overhead pressing, very functional movement. You got cleans, and then you got chins and stuff too. But then you got cleans, which he has people doing. Again, just general strength, general explosiveness, helping build a little bit of back, trap, shoulders, hip extension. Okay? That's the foundation. Really, those are your exercises. What are the real exercises? Squat, bench, deadlift, the press, and the clean. That is essentially what Starting Strength is, using fives and progressive overload. Okay? I think that's a pretty good choice. We could argue about the cleans all day long. That's probably the most controversial. But as far as exercises go, dude, get your mom or your grandma in the gym and have her progress on those and get strong on those 5 movements. Is she going to be fit, healthy, and functional? Absolutely, hands down, straight up, especially with good form. And they promote a lot of good form in there. What starting strength is not going to do is not going to make you a champion powerlifter. Okay? Not going to make you a champion powerlifter. It's not going to make you look like a bodybuilder. Because again, keep in mind, the whole program is very anti-isolation. Be honest with you guys, you think that you're going to look really phenomenal without doing any lateral raises, any curls? I got news for you. It's not going to happen. And keeping in mind, watch through this video. This is just various training clips of me, normal day-to-day workouts, because I lift 5 days a week. Notice I use these exercises, okay? But all you see me doing here, you see me doing deadlift. Of course, I squat every week too. I do a low bar squat every week. I do conventional deadlifts. I do heavy benching. I do incline. I really like incline. You guys see me repping out 225 here, strict. Big fan of the incline bench. Big fan of weighted pull-ups, weighted chin-ups. Right? Doing some weighted chins with a 55. Okay. These are bread and butter movements for me too. Like the weighted body weight movements, the big barbell lifts. Yeah, they're bread and butter. I mean, I do power building. I'm almost 50 years old. All right. Context though. You are not going to build an amazing physique unless you just have amazing genetics on starting strength. You're not going to have arms. You're not going to have, nice wide delts. You're not going to get these things. You probably build pretty decent pecs from all the benching, maybe. Probably build pretty good quads. But your hamstrings are may not be optimal. Your arms are definitely not going to be optimal. Biceps or triceps, delts, none of that stuff. You need this other stuff. And what's going to happen is a system like that, it's just a base building system. And I'm not saying you couldn't start with it. Okay? But I'd rather put someone on maybe a big 5 plus some barbell curls might be me for a novice. I want some barbell curls in there. Like not curling from day one, I think is a big mistake for guys who want to look good. I think it's a real big mistake. I think you need to be training curls as a primary lift, just like the bench press and the squat. If you want to look jacked, I'd highly recommend it. It needs to be a serious exercise. A barbell curl with a barbell, right? All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.